Ben Stiller? Ben Stiller than what? Hello, Dullbedsitblogger here, and blinking flip, I've been to the cinema again. So this time I went to see While We're Young, which is a Ben Stiller midlife crisis sitcom is possibly the best way to describe it, I think. Ben Stiller, I have little issues with Ben Stiller. I kind of find his face difficult. I don't know what it is. I just find Ben Stiller a bit tricky. But anyway, Ben Stiller plays a 40-year-old or mid-40s documentary filmmaker who's been working on a film for 10 years, and he meets a young guy who is also a filmmaker, and they build up a friendship, and they get friends. Him and his wife get friendly with him and his wife, and he kind of has the midlife crisis kind of thing and starts wanting to have that joyous excitement of youth again, and like, oh, I don't do anything being 40 and blah blah blah. A bit close to home, really, to be honest, but it's quite yes. What do I think of the film? The film, I don't think it really knew where it wanted to be. It could have gone comedy with a schmaltz ending. It could have gone also into semi-thrillery kind of territories, but it kind of didn't really go into either of those. The two main male characters were very similar to one another, but I think that was the idea. I think the film is kind of to show the ambition of youth, and that joy of life that comes with youth, but then it also shows the kind of positive side of being older, and that there is a kind of space for both, and it was all right. It gave me little bits to think about, because I'm at the kind of similar age. The end I kind of found a bit annoying. I don't want to. Yeah. Basically, in the end, all his friends are having babies around him, and him and his wife haven't had babies for one reason or another. And it annoyed me, being someone who hasn't got kids, doesn't want kids, that they kind of ended up as, oh, you got to have kids to be happy and fulfilled as an adult human, which I don't think you do. And it also had them as a couple, as someone who I'm quite have strong feelings about not wanting to be a couple. I'm too much of an egotist, I guess, to want to be a couple, if that makes sense. But anyway, so the ending didn't please me. It was far too much. Oh, you got to be in a couple. You got to do baby things. I don't think that's given away too much, but it's kind of a bit Oh, what? So there aren't happy people who aren't in a couple. There aren't happy people who don't have babies. It was a bit, to be in your mid-40s, you've got to be middle class, white, and in a couple and doing baby stuff. I say to that. The film, yeah, it's alright, Wait for it to be on TV, I think. That's your answer. The funny bits weren't humongous, piss your pants laughing funny bits, which, Zoolander, Ben Stiller, does that well. The schmaltzy bits weren't quite, Hallmark films schmaltz. Getting there. I think they could have lent a bit more onto the thriller side of things, maybe. But yeah, so there you have it. Ben Stiller in While You're Young. Well, While We're Young. It's a film, and it deals with people in their mid-40s. If you're in your mid-40s, maybe go and see it, and you'll go, yeah, I can see the point they're making. Bye-bye.